Speaking of classics, R.I.P. AJ Johnson. Another one that we lost way too early. Another brother who was funny as hell. Um, what I didn't know is that he had a small scene in Menace II
Yeah.
Society. Did you have the opportunity to spend a lot of time with him?
Yes. I got him to roll in that.
You got AJ Johnson the role in Menace?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about it.
So AJ came up to the set to see me, and somebody didn't show up to do the scenes or whatever. And I told the Hughes brothers, let my nigga let AJ do, he can handle that. He can do it. He funny. He can handle that. And then Alan was like, "You sure?" I said, "Man, he got it." And Alan was like, told him to come on, took in the wardrobe, put him in the stuff, and it happened. He says it. He speaks on it. I think he did a Vlad TV. He actually spoke on it on Vlad.
Yeah.
He said
I
Tyrin
didn't.
Turner got me. Tyrin Turner was the one because he came up there to see me.
So you've been knowing AJ for a minute now.
I've been knowing AJ for over 20 some years too. Yeah.
How did y'all two meet? Just on the scene out there in LA?
Yeah, we met at a my boy Vontae Sweet was the first person to introduce me to him though. The one that played the Muslim
Yep.
in Menace II Society. He introduced me to AJ a long time ago. And then me and AJ just kind of more ended up hanging out more than him and Vontae did. You know how that happens sometimes. You like,
You know, it's just so unfortunate because we're sitting there and we're talking about AJ and like I said earlier, they're just going too early.
doesn't
They're
make
really
it.
going too early.
Yeah.
I don't know what the cause of death. Some people say it's possible that drugs were involved, but it's not confirmed or anything like that. But you just looking over your life and the interact you have been, had major relationships with so many people who are not here. And who have left here just in the last couple of years alone. How does that even make you feel? Do you feel blessed for having known them in the first place? Or are you looking at it the way so many of us are? It's like, my God, like they're just leaving here way too early. Does it make you happy or sad?
It makes me understand that life is real. Because a lot of times, like I'm talking to you right now, I just feel like nothing can happen to me. I like you feel normal, you're breathing good, you don't feel like life is out of you. You don't feel close. Like, how does life leave? It doesn't mathematically add up. How does it just and leave out of you? So it's confusing. It's like, what? How do you just die? And that shows you just die. You just die. AJ was here. I remember him. I remember laughing with him. I remember the whole thing. He's dead. I
When's the
remember
last time you saw or spoke to him?
probably like 6 months ago.
Wow.
I seen Zeus. He's dead. I'm like, how do you just see these people and then they're just gone? That shit is just like, it just puts you
How
it
how was you with Michael K. Williams? Did you know him?
met him a few times. Thought he was an incredible actor.
He's another one.
Gone. Like, they just gone? Like, DMX. It's like, you'll never see, like, you'll never, like, it don't matter how powerful somebody is. You'll never see him again. You'll never see Prince. You'll never see Prince ever again walk this street. Ever. Whitney Houston. Ever. as big as they were, you will never see 'em. How did that work? Like that's really a real thing. You die.
Yeah. Yeah. Every day is precious, man. Every day is precious. You know, Sam Jackson was another, at that time, he wasn't the Sam Jackson that we know today, but he's another huge A-lister that had a small part in Menace. Um, at that time, Kane, that was the younger version of Kane during that shoot or that scene that Sam Jackson was in. But did you ever get a chance personally to meet and hang out with Sam Jackson either on that set or after?
No.
To this day,
To this day, never hung out with him.
never crossed paths.
Never crossed paths. That's weird, huh?
Yeah, it really is.
That's weird how you can not cross paths with certain people in the world, but you in the world of them. I ran across Denzel. I run across Larry Fishburne. Like I run across them.
Hmm. Before I let you go, Tyron, and you know, you have been you've been great to conversate with. What are you working on these days? What can we look forward to?
Um, right now, I just finished a television pilot that I just wrote with my friend Preston. It's it's a very interesting project. I'll put it like it's about a black teenage kid that's a lawyer. That's all I and 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 it tackles the things that go on in the world today.
Got you.
And I got Fatale with Hilary Swank and Michael Ealy on HBO Max right now.
Yep.
And I'm currently waiting for the script to get greenlit. It's called Free Agents that I'm supposed to be doing with my boy Deion Taylor. 50 Cent's also attached uh, a star and one of the producers and stuff like that. And just waiting for that to get together, but that should be next on my slate.
What do you prefer most, the writing or the acting side?
Acting side,
So that's where your love
I
is to
love it.
this day.
There's something about that camera, man. It's something about moving people. Like writing, you see your words come alive, but when you're moving people, when you see how you affect people, it's something. It's something about it.
Tyron, it was a pleasure speaking with you and really picking your brain on current events and so much of your history and the gifts that you've given to this world. So I thank you, and on behalf of the Vlad television audience, um, you know, I thank you in advance, man, because I think
Appreciate you,
that this
man.
interview is going to be well received.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man.
My brother.